So what you will find with this video is an animation that shows you how to visualize the exterior angles of any polygon. So here you can see I've got a five-sided shape, so it's a pentagon, and the exterior angles are labeled in the clockwise direction. If I switch this around to the anti-clockwise direction, these are also the exterior angles. Now I can only use one at a time, so either clockwise or anti-clockwise. So that's anti, this is clockwise. So we need to figure out what relationship exists between all of these angles. And if you see what I do here, I'm going to start shrinking the shape up all the way. It's getting smaller. The angle size is not changing, but eventually I end up with a full circle. And this is not a trick, it's just something that is true, that all of the exterior angles in a polygon, in a pentagon in this case, you end up adding up to the same as the angles around a point, which is 360. So if I change the number of sides, now we now have 6 sides, you'll notice as I break it down or shrink it down, it gives me still 6 equal parts out of 360. Now I could keep increasing the sizes here, and then again, if I just bring it back down, you will find that the exterior angles of this shape, even if it's in the other direction, the exterior angles always sum to 360. Now I've only been showing you regular shapes here. If I do irregular shapes just by stretching these out, so you can see this is now no longer a regular shape. Well, if we shrink these down, you can see nothing has changed. It's still going to add up to 360. So I'm showing you these animations just to try to get these to stick in your head, because remembering this fact is really important in the middle of exam questions, for example. Another way to look at this, and I'm going to keep this as an irregular shape, is if you imagine walking around the shape like this. So if you just watch this, you can see eventually you're going to turn around through all of the angles and you're going to end up back at the beginning. So there we go. So I'm just going to change the number of sides just as an example. You can even do it with 3 sides. I'm not going to do the whole walkthrough here, I will speed this up, but you can see it's going to add up to 360 as you go around. So again, any number of sides I could have picked. Either I shrink it down or I could walk around it in either clockwise or anti-clockwise, and I will get the same thing. So the thing you need to copy down here is the exterior angles in all polygons, an emphasis on all, sum, so they add up to 360 degrees. So if you have a regular shape, it's quite easy to work out each individual angle because it's 360 divided by how many sides there are. If you have an irregular shape, you can't work out the individual angles without more information. So that's really important for you to know. So more stuff on this coming up in the next video. I'll see you there.